Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. We'd like to welcome you to a live Facebook presentation of three articles of choice. Now, before I do that, I would like to let you know that this is for review, informational, and educational purposes. It is not to take the credit for the intellectual property of the article. The full credit to the intellectual property of the article goes to the publisher, which in this case is Live Science, and the story by Owen Hughes. And let's start our article review. So I'll have this will be a review of the article with some comments and other value added information with it. So our caption or headline of this, and I'll give you the caption in a moment. Headline reads, Quantum computers that are actually useful one step closer thanks to new silicon processor that could pack millions of qubits. Excuse me. Now, here we have an actual picture of this said computer. I won't go into the componentry in terms of the major componentry, what you see in the picture, just a general idea of what it is. Our caption reads, an illustration of a circuit. Copyright Osaka Wayne Studios via Getty Images. Now to the article itself. Scientists say they have reached a quote, a critical inflection point, unquote, after developing a technology that makes silicon-based quantum processors more viable. Quantum computing company Equal One has created a quantum processing unit, or QPU, that could be built using conventional semiconductor manufacturing processes. This negates the complexity and expense typically involved with producing quantum processors using exotic materials or complicated techniques. The company has also developed what representatives called, quote, the most complex quantum controller chip developed to date, unquote. This can operate at ultra-low temperatures and paves the way for millions of qubits on a single chip, meaning it can handle a huge number of quantum bits of information simultaneously while keeping them stable and accurate for calculations. And I'm going to skip the ad here. Now, we see the video. Actually, let me put this here. Now, before I play that, I would like to know, this is a related video from Live Science. So I'm just presenting it. It's actually on YouTube. So I would like to mention to you guys that this link to this article, of course, will be available, of course, not only on Facebook for the people who are watching this live, but also will be available on Rumble, which is a video sharing platform similar to YouTube. On YouTube, what I'm going to have is a link to my Rumble channel. Also, for future any future videos, also on Instagram that will be available, and I'm going to be adding another platform called Daily Motion. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing in the future is I'm going to be having links to all the channels for cross promotion, and also my Instagram channel as well. Okay, so let me show you the video, and so you can see for yourself. I'm going to actually turn down the volume because it's a little bit loud. This is just the video itself, and I'll try not to comment too much so you can actually just watch it and see for yourself. And here we go. Click hide. Well, there you go, guys. I'm going to pause it now because it's finished. What do you guys think of that video? Did you get a better understanding of it? Yes, you're welcome. Once I finish this review, welcome to give your opinion of that video, as that is part of what I'm reviewing. So I'm looking for any positive or constructive feedback about that. But let's continue the article so I can give you more of the totality of what's happening here. So by contrast, the most powerful quantum chips today are house qubits in the thousands that are built with superconductors, all requiring cooling to near absolute zero in order to perform quantum computations. Combine the new technologies, quote, pave the way for the next phase of quantum computing and demonstrate the fastest way to scaling is leveraging existing silicon infrastructure, unquote. Eco One representatives said in a statement. Quantum impracticalities. Building quantum chips is a notoriously difficult and expensive process. Unlike regular computer chips, which rely on binary bits to process information as ones and zeros, by the way, which is what they call digital, quantum chips use qubits, which are grounded in the principles of quantum mechanics. Qubits have special properties that allow them to exist in multiple states simultaneously, a phenomenon called superposition, and to work together in ways that traditional bits cannot through a process called entanglement. The resultant parallel processing enables quantum computers to solve problems far beyond the capabilities of classical systems. However, qubits are incredibly fragile. They work only when they're kept in a state of coherence, meaning they maintain their quantum state long enough to perform calculations. Coherence is easily disrupted by environmental factors like temperature change or electromagnetic noise, hence the need for extremely low temperatures to avoid interference. Typically, quantum chips are also made using exotic or custom built materials like superconducting metals, which require expensive and complex manufacturing processes. Eco One's innovation is the issue of silicon, one of the most abundant and widely used materials in the semiconductor industry. Now, don't confuse that, by the way, with networking cables because that's often used. They use copper, and then in the fiber optic instance, it's made out of fiber optic, which is also something else, which is fiber. That's a different story. But that you don't want to confuse a chip with what's in cables, okay? I'm not sure if you'd be confused about that, but it's an important point to make. Nonetheless, silicon provides a stable environment for qubits, especially when using a material blend called silicon germanium, or SIGE. In a study published in December 2 to the preprint database ARXIV, Equal One scientists explained that SIGE combines silicon stability with germanium's ability to enhance electronic performance, making it well suited for quantum applications. More importantly, SIGE chips can be produced using same processes in factories that are already used to manufacture traditional computer chips, potentially making quantum processors cheaper and easier to scale. Equal representatives said that SIGE 6-qubit array, which is part of the chip where qubits are created and controlled, had broken ground in two different areas, or two key areas, that is. The first one is the precision of quantum gate operations and the speed at which those operations are performed. So it's basically those two. Specifically, the chip demonstrated a single qubit gate fidelity of 99.4% with an operation speed of 84 nanoseconds and a 2-qubit gate fidelity of 98.4% with a speed of 72 nanoseconds. High accuracy or fidelity in quantum gates minimizes errors in calculations, while faster gate speeds reduce the risk of qubits losing the quantum properties during operations. These factors determine the accuracy of quantum computations and the ability of qubits to maintain their quantum states long enough to complete complex operations. The result demonstrates, as he has it in quotes, this result demonstrates the massive benefit of silicon qubits. the ability to achieve the performance required for scaling in two key areas. Those are fidelity and speed of quantum gates. Nodar Samkardits, if I pronounce his name right, chief quantum architect at Equal One, said in a statement. Putting a spin on it. To ensure reliable quantum operations, Q1's device uses what's called spin qubits, as he has it in quotes. Spin qubits encode information in the spin state of an electron. In their study, scientists said spin qubits are particularly well suited for integration with silicon because the silicon provides a stable environment for electron spins. This reduces the risk of qubits losing their delicate quantum properties due to the interference from their surroundings. Equal One also developed a quantum controller chip that is a multi-tidal architecture. That is, this design divides a chip into multiple tiles that can operate semi-independently. The architecture is key to scaling quantum systems because it allows control functions to be distributed across the chip, avoiding the bottlenecks that can occur when relying on a single processing unit. The controller operates at 300 millikelvin, a temperature just above absolute zero, which allows it to effectively manage qubits while maintaining the conditions needed for coherence. Excuse me. Equal One representative said that the control also features artificial intelligence or AI-driven error correction technology, enabling real-time adjustment that maintain the stability of accuracy of quantum operations. And he says at the end of the article here that, quote, today marks a critical inflection point for Equal One and quantum computing industry, said Elena Blokina, the company's chief scientific officer, in the statement. Quote, Equal One has always believed that silicon is the vehicle that scaled quantum computers, and today with the word leading qubit and control chip results, we have taken a major step towards this vision, unquote. All right, so that ends our first article there. Let's go to our second one. So I would like to let you know for the second article that this is for review, informational, and educational purposes. It is not to take the credit for the intellectual property of the article. The full credit to the intellectual property of the article goes to the publisher, which in this case is RBC Ukraine, and the story by Katerina Denishkevska, if I pronounced her name right. Headline reads, U.S. blacklists China's largest shipping company over military ties. And a picture there you see in front of you. There's a picture of China, some buildings. Caption reads, illustrative photo, the U.S. has blacklisted China's largest shipping company as per Getty Images and copyright RBC-Ukraine. The United States has blacklisted China's largest shipping company and two shipbuilders, suspecting them of potential ties to the People's Liberation Army of China. According to Bloomberg, the blacklisted company is Costco, that is COSCO, not like Costco, like you go to get the membership and go there. This is by the way, a famous shipping company. Okay. Now, when they ship it, it's not like you think like UPS. Well, UPS may have a boat too, but they ship primarily by boat, and it's one of the famous ones worldwide. The blacklisted company is Costco Shipping Holdings Company, or CO standing for company, which is added to the U.S. Federal Register blacklist on Tuesday, January 7. While the list does not impose specific penalties, it discourages certain U.S. firms from collaborating with these companies. The list also included Tencent Holdings Ltd. Contemporary Amperex Technology Company Ltd. And the Chinese oil company CNOOC. Excuse me. And that is spelled capital C, lowercase NOOC Ltd. Notably, on January 7, following the announcement, Costco's shares dropped 4.4% in Hong Kong, while CNOOC's shares fell by 1.6%. Bloomberg writes on the decision signals increased scrutiny of maritime transport and shipbuilding as that is Donald Trump. I was going to say president. Well, he's president-elect, and he was the president before. Donald Trump prepares to return to the White House. Restrictions on China. Earlier it was reported that China is limiting, that is, the export of drone components to the U.S. and Europe. It was stated that by 2025, Beijing could impose even harsher restrictions and expand its control over the export of parts. Now, I'm only going to speak for myself in this opinion that might be a blessing in disguise because it will force people to be self-sufficient and produce their own, which is what countries should be, is self-sufficient. Not only that, but it also, if there's any problems with any security issues or whatever, that will also force a solution to a problem, which this is probably going to backfire on China if I were to make a guess. And I'm just stating my opinion about that. Now, in a related video, the U.S. set to ban China Telecom in response to Chinese hacks, as per Taiwan Plus News. That is Taiwan Plus News. I'm going to show you the video, guys, especially for the people who can't get the exact link to this article so easily. And pause it a second so you can actually hear the sound. I don't want it cranked all the way up to 100%. Let's get it down to like 3/4 or something. And here we go. And there you have it, guys. What do you think? Is this overblown? Is this justified? I'll let you decide. Well, that will end that article. So you're welcome to give your opinion upon that particular article. But let's go to the third one. I'm going to sum things up right after this one. And as usual, I would like to let you know that this is for review, informational, and educational purposes. It is not to take the credit for the intellectual property of the article. The full credit to the intellectual property of the article goes to the publisher, which in this case is DMR News, English, and the story by Hilary Ong. Now our headline reads, Razer unveils revolutionary gaming chair with temperature control at CES 2025. Now CES is a electronics show that's normally held in Las Vegas. Okay, so that's unveiling all the new gadgets and other, technologies, etc. Now ahead of you is a picture of the emblem of Razer, which they make primarily keyboards and mice, high end. And their demographics is normally gamers because you have on the special mouse, you have like a side button or other type of ergonomic features and other features that are programmable with the mouse, etc. So our caption reads, Razer unveils revolutionary gaming chair with temperature control at CES 2025. Razer has introduced a groundbreaking addition to its lineup of gaming chairs at CES 2025, unveiling the Project Ariel. The innovative chair promises an enhanced gaming experience by offering both heating and cooling capabilities. Designed to keep gamers comfortable during extended sessions, Project Ariel aims to set a new standard for premium gaming products. Advanced heating and cooling technology. Project Ariel stands out for its integrated fans that surround the entire chair. These fans are strategically positioned to ensure that the user's back and seat remain cool throughout the gaming session. Additionally, the chair features an advanced positive temperature coefficient, or otherwise known as PTC, heater, which generates heat to provide warmth when needed. Together, these components work in harmony to maintain a comfortable temperature to the users, adapting to their needs in real time. The design of the Project Ariel draws inspiration from Razer's Fujin Pro mesh chair, incorporating similar aesthetics which adding advanced technology. As part of Razer's high-end product lineup, their chair targets gamers seeking comfort and innovation in their gaming setup. Despite the impressive features announced, Razer has yet to reveal more detailed specifications about Project Ariel. Razer has consistently been at the forefront of developing high-quality gaming products, and Project Ariel exemplifies this commitment. By focusing on the comfort and needs of the gamers, Razer aims to enhance the overall gaming experience. The company has not disclosed any additional features beyond the temperature control system, but emphasizes the chair's potential to transform long gaming sessions into more enjoyable experiences. In addition to Project Ariel, Razer highlighted the potential of real-time professional insights for gamers, stating, quote, gamers can master the meta for any competitive game with real-time pro insights as they play, driven by data from Team Razer's top coaches and players, as per Razer. This state this statement underscores Razer's dedication to not only providing physical comfort through products like Project Ariel, but also improving gamers' strategic skills through data-driven insights. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Now I'm just going to point out what the author has for their opinion. So that doesn't necessarily, this doesn't represent me, but I'm just going to say what the author of the article said. So author's opinion. Razer's Project Ariel is an exciting innovation that could redefine how gamers approach long sessions. The combination of cooling and heating features offers a level of comfort previously unheard of in gaming chairs, which could significantly enhance the user experience. Although the full specification remain under wraps, the chair's advanced temperature control is a standout feature that could make it a must-have for serious gamers. Furthermore, Razer's push for integrating real-time coaching insights highlights its broader vision to elevate the gaming experience, both physically and strategically. If the company can deliver on its promise of premium comfort and performance, Project Ariel could set a new standard in the gaming industry. Featured image credit goes to John Russell via Flickr, and follow the author for more breaking news on DMR. And ahead of you see the source actual link to the original link to it. So that will end our 3 article review, and I hope you enjoyed it. I would like to ask your opinion about this, not only for the people watching on Facebook Live, but for also the other platforms such as YouTube, Rumble, and also I will have this uploaded to Dailymotion, which I told you before is a similar video sharing platform like YouTube and Rumble. And also, I will include my Instagram link so you'll be able to put your comments about this article. Maybe what is it missing or whatever. So I have 3 articles here, and I'd like to ask your opinion about the 3. The first one being quantum computers are actually useful one step closer thanks to new silicon processor that could pack millions of qubits. The second one being US blacklists China's largest shipping company over military ties. And the third one is Razer unveils revolutionary gaming chair with temperature control at CES 2025. What do you think of those 3 articles? Are they interesting? Are they relevant to your life? And do they provide enough information? You're welcome to give your comment in the comment section below, more specifically for YouTube, Rumble, and also later on Dailymotion. And when I do give you the link to Instagram, also on Instagram as well. Now, for people watching on Facebook Live, you're also welcome to comment and give your opinion on that as well. So, with that said, I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. as you could be watching any other science, technology, or current events video, but you watch mine, so I greatly appreciate it. Now, as this did provide value for you, what I'd like you to do for all the people watching this well, of course, on YouTube, Rumble, and also on Daily Motion, what I'd like you to do is please click like on the video. That way, it'll be pushed to the algorithm and more people will be able to view it and enjoy it. Also, of course, for YouTube, Rumble, and for Daily Motion, if you haven't already, please click subscribe on the channel. That way, you'll have access to all the content that I upload on the channel. That way, you won't miss any of the content. And likewise, also, if you haven't already, please click the bell button. Of course, for the social media channels, with the exception Facebook Live, we'll talk about that in a moment. But that way, you'll be notified of all my future videos. That way, when a new video of mine comes out, you won't miss it because you'll be notified accordingly. And also for people watching this live on Facebook, I will be scheduling particular broadcasts, so you'll be knowing you'll know in advance when I will have a particular broadcast. So I'd like to wish you a great day wherever you are in the world. Take care, and I'll certainly talk to you next time, guys. Bye for now.